Hopefully this works like last time. Need to open in somewhere else to just to look at chat here. Here we go. Oh, come on. Is it not? Not bringing it up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ah, where's the noob 99? Welcome. First viewer indeed this time. So yeah, I'm playing Riven today, which is the sequel to Myst. Now, as I've said in the Myst playthrough videos, I tried Myst as a kid, never completed it, but now I finally completed it last week, and I've never played Riven. This is completely new to me. Hello, yeah, welcome. So this is my first playthrough ever of Riven, and this will be on YouTube as well. So no worries there. I've only seen like a few like promotional screenshots and things like that. I've never seen much more than that. So I'm excited. Let's jump into this. Oh yeah, I guess Ubisoft helped make this game. That's cool. I don't know what to expect, but I'm told that Riven is like back in the 90s or early 2000s, Riven was Cyan at its peak. Cyan's pretty good now as well, but like apparently Riven took a Myst and refined it. Hello, welcome. Nice some snacks with me as well, so I don't go hungry. Okay, so we're basically picking up where we left off last time.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help.
This is Atris.
There's a great deal of history that you should know. But I'm afraid that I must continue my writing. Here. Most of what you'll need to know is in there. Keep it well hidden.
This is played by Rand Miller, one of the developers of the game.
For reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny. But it's actually a one-man prison. You'll need it, I'm afraid, to capture Gan. Once you've found Catherine, signal me, and I'll come with a linking book to bring us back. There's also a chance, if this all goes well, that I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from.
What the? What?
Oh? Ferdigaye. Kakaware po. Muduwe po men po. Tagema. Rekoa. Tagema. Su rekoa. Misirap. Misirap. Mutika buku wa nai. Misirap. Mutika buku wa nai. Buku wa nai. Misirap. Buku wa nai. Buku wa nai. Buku wa nai. Buku wa nai.
Hello, Paladin. Welcome. Huh. Okay. So, like I said, it looks like we picked up. So the start of this is basically the end of Myst. We picked up where we left off. Atris, the man from that man from earlier. He wants. There's something about capturing Gen, which I think Gen is the name of his father. And then he wants us. He said, "When you found Catherine, signal me." Catherine is the name of Atris' wife. Those people, I don't know who they are, but I'm assuming we're in a place called Riven. And I've got no idea what we're doing here. Okay, so this was the prison area, the prison that we were in. Okay. So, hello, Jesus Lover. I stream Brawlhalla every so often. But also, so in general, I stream what I want to. Essentially. I stream what, I just kind of like, whatever would be fun, I think. For me and for viewers as well. I have certainly streamed a fair amount of Brawlhalla in the past, and I probably will in the future. But I'm currently in a place where I want to go through the Myst series, and I think it'd be fun to share my first blind playthroughs of it. What is? Oh, I guess that's you can look through there. Alright. I can't go any farther, I guess. Oh. That's a drop-off. Okay, well. That makes a lot of sense. Oh. I'm not sure. Hello, Quattro. I'm not sure when I'll stream Brawlhalla again. I guess, I don't know. The thing about streaming Brawlhalla is that, like, I guess when I stream Brawlhalla, I'm not sure how different it is from other people streaming Brawlhalla. And so usually I haven't streamed Brawlhalla unless I had a reason to, or maybe if I was just like celebrating with the community or something. Or if I was going through the battle path or something. I'm not... Yeah. I guess if enough people want to play with me, then maybe. I have no idea what any of this is, but I'm fascinated. What? Yeah, I mean, you know, viewer lobbies are fun. I'm just not entirely sure how my viewer lobby would be different from other streamers' viewer lobby. I think I've opened a door somewhere. Does that close it? Okay. So I'll keep it open. Yes, I sit in a scary chair. Okay, so there's that. So what's this thing? I don't know. Oh, is this a book? Oh yeah, so it's the book that Atros gave me. Okay, so let's read it. I'm guessing these are dates. So is it like June 10th, 1987? They held for more than 30 years, but the correction I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. Okay. June 16th, 1987, whatever. Revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible that I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my pre-notation and can find no discrepancy. I've not had a rest in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest I will see something. So yeah, if you don't know, Atros is a member of the Dunny race, D''Ni. And the Dunny have found something called the art of writing, or whatever, where if you write in these special books, you're able to create islands or worlds, and then you can use these books to teleport to those worlds. And so when he's talking about patching or fixing or making adjustments to Riven, which is where we are, he's talking about writing in a book about Riven. So, cool stuff. 6/18/87. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work and I should be free, at last, to go there myself to attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy of getting her out of there. I've received no sign from her at all in all that time. I'm afraid that... No, I must assume that she is alright, lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. 1987. 1887, 619. I did not create the Age of Riven. Unlike my father, I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world, but the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Gen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Dunny civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and would continue to do so were he to once again be free of the confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age, as he coldly titled it. The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years because no one has been able to leave that age, the last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the star fissure upon my return to Myst. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing links to other worlds. And since the art of constructing books had long been lost with the fall of the Dunny, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime, and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. And in fact, that is what we achieved, but the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. Though the sting of the incident has gradually faded from my memory, the deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to be has never left me. At the time, it all seemed so clear. Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue. But it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough! To dwell in the past is to die in the present. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time has yet to be applied to this problem. 87-620. I think I have the solution. Why it did not occur to me sooner, I do not know, unless the idea of it had been pushed out with the thought of my sons. A prison book. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Denny, I chanced upon a formula for a most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I was forced to leave it behind. Years later, however, as part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula, and with little experimentation quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text but slightly, a normal linking book's connection can be partially severed, such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link. That is, unless someone else then uses the book, at which point that person would become trapped, the first person displaced back into the world. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the original text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If indeed my father is not changed, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back here to Denny? 87-7-2. Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have begun again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. This did not at first concern me, however. Tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects that I had anticipated during this initial phase of the island's readjustment. Still, in order to verify my assumptions, I decided to calculate again, incorporating the new data. The results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I'd realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. 87-7-3. I must act while I still have the time. The signs are barely visible, but there's no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent unless I can keep ahead, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. 87-7-5. With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos that my father's economy of words has yielded. But it is a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is overwhelming. There's no end to this. The last few days have all but convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable, and that, at best, I can only strive to delay it now, and hope that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. 87-7-7. I think I've come up with a way to subdue the tremors. It would require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. 87-7-13. Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has finally found my lost Myst linking book, and has freed me from this prison. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me, so I'll be talking about us. I'm still not sure it can work. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the mere fact that it may now be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven, and yet proceed with my original intent to find Catherine, has given me renewed hope. 87-7-16. The last few days have left me little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Gan had been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven and risk the possibility of inadvertently releasing Gan. The deteriorated state of the gateway image makes the use of a visual signal possible, but the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless. By measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns, I'm still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur on a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual could affect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating. An anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate systems, the star fissure. But how, or even if, this fact could be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I retrieve the signal that they are ready to return, I would have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. After that, assuming the island does not incur much damage in my absence, it could then be a relatively simple matter to hold it together long enough for Catherine to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining islanders. Predetermining a signal without knowing the topography of the island may prove to be impossible. But I'm afraid there can be only one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for failure will be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father is expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. Okay. So we are a part of his plan, and he wants to trap Gen for one reason or another. And so he had us take a prison book which looks like a linking book to hopefully trap Gen. Winter Duck. Yes you, you're amazing, you're great. You have made someone's day more times than I can possibly count. Your effort to make the world better is noticed and appreciated. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that, Winter Duck. That's very nice of you. So I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to wait and see. Okay, I'm not sure what this does, but I'll probably find out later. What have we here? Ooh. The flux capacitor is broken. Sad, scary chair. I don't understand anything. Now it's the door. Yeah. Okay. Is there a door over here? Looks like there isn't. We can go out this way though. Wait, are we gonna ride a cable car? Yeah, point and click adventure game, basically. So that's kind of, imagine a point and click sort of escape room with a story. That's what the Myst games are. So I've already played Myst, that's the first game. This is Riven, the second one. So keep in mind, everyone, this was made in like, what, 1997? Something like that? No way. Okay, this is cool. I'm pretty sure that this cable car ride here was pretty hype back in '97. Weird. Okay. That's not it. I need to turn this around. Okay, so now the question is, what do I do to move forward? Oh, there we go. Ah, yeah, there it is. There we go. Alright, this is cool. That's pretty cool. Nice. That was fun. All right. So that's where we can hop onto the car. Huh. Well, some kind of symbol of some sort? It's like driving a car with just with 15 FPS and no wheels. Huh. Hey man, that transition was well worth the second CD. Oh yeah, that's it. Something happened? Huh. Interesting. Is there a guy in the tower? Is that what you're saying? Huh. Interesting. So, yeah, so Sir Tails, if you've played this before, and if you know this, since I am playing this for the first time, I would appreciate not getting spoilers unless I ask for a suggestion or help or things like that. But that is good to know. That is interesting. Okay. All right, played all of them. Well, yeah, cool. All right, great. And yeah, maybe I would have figured that out myself pretty soon. But yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, second CD. Yeah, I do vaguely recall that back in the day. I mean, when I was a kid, that's when I played the original Myst as a kid. I remember back in the day where a lot of computer games had multiple discs. Like we had Civilization 3 for the computer, and there were like 3 discs. There was one I think there was like one to install the game, or something. I don't know. There were just multiple discs that had all the data for the whole game and everything. Yeah, the graphics, some might argue, have not aged as well, but still not too bad for what it is. Saw some movement up there at the. I see some movement up there at the top left. Oh, someone's coming. Exile was 3 discs. Oh. Huh. Yeah. I beat Myst last week. You can see my playthrough of that on my YouTube channel, Serendipitous. So Myst, I kind of knew what I was getting into with Myst. I was able to complete about a third ish of the game as a kid, but then finally, last week I was able to finish it myself after so long. Interesting. Some kind of altar, perhaps. So yeah, so this is basically me going through the various games. Where would I set up the grill and coolers? Honestly, yeah, like literal, like it took me literal decades to beat the game of Myst. I was pretty young at the time when I tried out Myst for the, when I was younger, and there are some things I just could not figure out. And that was before the time of people like looking things up on the internet. I tried to remain fairly spoiler free for the parts I did not know about Myst. But even then, I was able to figure things out fairly quickly. Waiting like 10 years to finish. Yeah, it's just sort of like, never getting around to it until now, essentially. I think a few years ago, Cyan had a Kickstarter where they released all of their Myst games in digital format. And I'm like, you know what? I'll support this Kickstarter and get all the Myst games because I like the original Myst and I didn't realize there were more games. That was a few years ago, so finally I'm getting around to playing these. Oh, right, the grill question. Honestly, I think each of the islands are pretty cool in Myst. I would say Myst Island, the first one. That one has like a forest. That's good for like a grill and all that kind of stuff. That's the one that feels most like home to me because that's the one I'm most familiar with. Some of the other ones are cool, but I think Myst Island is the best place for a barbecue. Maybe I should just leave that thing down there. Where are the grill and coolers going? It's a good question. Myst Island is pretty small, but if we're going for like, you know, an outdoors party kind of thing, I think maybe that shed that had the shed next to the big tree, might be one of the better places. Either that or between the library and the ship model. Hmm. There are multiple paths previously, so I think I'll check out some of that. Not many people say anything other than the boat. Yeah, those are the fine details that make a good party. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the boat would be a decent space as well. Yeah, I was thinking of like, you know, as much as as much as I enjoy the planetarium, and as much as I like the you know, like the library and the ship and the rocket and everything. If you're going for a barbecue party, you'll want to be out in that sort of that coniferous forest, right? That sort of evergreen forest out there. Oh, and I'm back here. Okay. I like there's a crawling beetle here. Let's check out the other direction. Have I gone this way before? Okay, so I didn't go this way. Oh. Huh. Oh. We got a minecart ride now? That's awesome. Oh man, this would be scary. Underwater? Wow, this is a trip, I tell you. What? What the? Huh. Okay. Oh, that brings me back to the minecart. Okay. I'm impressed with this whole island, really. Can I not open this? Hmm. Am I going to play the non-Cyan Studio Myst games? I have Abduction. I do plan to play that. Oh, wait. Sorry. I thought about it the wrong way around. If you're referring to Abduction is Cyan, yeah. Sorry. If you're referring to, like, Myst 3 and 4, is that what you're talking about? The ones that were made by other studios? Yeah, so I do plan on playing all of the, like, Myst 1 through 5, and I also have Uru as well. So I do plan to play all of those. And Abduction. So, yeah. Alright. Sorry, family message here. Give me a second. Alright. So, I'm going to... Alright, so I'm going to play this for another hour today, and I'm going to end the stream after that. I've got some other commitments today. But yeah, 2 hours, that's a solid amount of time, I think, for today, at least streaming. If I play more, it'll be all recorded on YouTube and stuff, but yeah. Huh. There's something about, I'm guessing, redirecting water, perhaps. So that is... So it looks like this is taking in stuff from this pipe here, and I can redirect it to one of these 3 pipes out here. looks like this pipe kind of goes out on the, maybe out on the along the mountains or something, or not. And then we have these two here, I think. Pretty sure. As I expected, a lot of this game is kind of figuring out how things work. Okay, yeah, I can go out here and climb this ladder. Or not. Oh, maybe it opens... Maybe that that thing opens the doors. I have to choose one door to open at a time. So what if I turn this to this? Ah, there we go. Okay. I see. That's full of water. Maybe I need to... Right, there's that water thing outside. Let's see what changed. Oh, I can't open it at all. Huh. Ah, and that brings the water down. Okay. All right. Oh, I see. There's a path here. Okay. Hmm. I'm not sure what that means. There we go. Now I can open this up. Huh. Okay. So clearly this, the intention of this machine is for, I guess, I'm not sure if there's like wood chips or something, like lumber to be sent via cart here, and then they can be chopped up here, I guess. Let's go back. That was fun. Oh. Oh. Looks like I've been spotted again. Ah, it's another one of these kind of symbol things. Alright. Oh. Ah, yes, I sent this thing down here. Are we going on another ride? Can I get out or something? Alright. So somehow they have these like air bubble things in here. Huh. Is there a reason I can't get out? We may need to turn around. Is there something preventing me from walking out? Huh. I feel like I should be able to walk out of this, right? Unless I'm missing something. Huh. If I'm missing something important, I might need to... This would be a situation where, yeah. If there is something I'm missing, feel free to let me know. Regarding this submarine thing. Ow. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's as far as you can go. Huh. There was a fork in the road earlier. Maybe I should go there. Huh. What the? This must be the network for the submarine. So I guess this is where I was previously when I sent the submarine down into here. There are a couple holes in here just for the heck of it, it seems. Let's see if this makes any difference. Oh, I think I see. I think it retracts and I think it sends the docks in and out. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's why I couldn't reach some of them. Some of them were retracted. So now, if I go down, 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 I should be able to access all of these points with the submarine. Okay. I think I'm getting it. think I went right last time. Go. I think I went left last time. I think we'll go right this time. Polyhedral dice. Yep. If you're talking about these, yeah. My wife and I play Dungeons and Dragons a fair amount, actually. So, yep. Ah, this is where I started. Okay. So my wife and I were introduced to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, 5e. I did play Pathfinder once, which I know is based, generally based on 3rd or 3.5 edition of D&D. Personally, I am more of a, I'm definitely 5e, definitely. Yeah, 5th edition. I can understand the appeal to some people of 3.5 edition, but 5th edition is just, it just seems more accessible to me. Alright, what do we have here? Oh. This is that one dock I was at before, right? Yeah, I recognize this. Okay, alright. Just clouding their vision from the truth. Okay, so this appears to be a dead end. What other nerd stuff? My wife and I like video games. My wife does not like the competitive fighting games or whatever, but she has really been getting into Animal Crossing and Breath of the Wild. So there's that. She's also a huge reader. My wife is more of a fantasy and sci-fi reader, so there's that. We also love board games, and we also have a lot of like Studio Ghibli movies, Marvel movies, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, a lot of the standard stuff. She's more into stuff like Doctor Who, and she also introduced me to a number of very good anime. As for myself, I'm more into all the video game stuff. Oh, I'm back here. So yeah. You just read Dune, you're now into another sci-fi book. Very cool. Probably the biggest thing she introduced me to was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So we watched that, and I enjoyed it very much. She also used to watch Loki Ragnarok, and so she showed me a bit of that. Also, she and I recently finished the Haikyuu episodes on Netflix. I feel like I'm retracing my steps a little too often. We'll see. Okay, I've been here. This is a dead end, right? Yep, dead end. Alright, cool. Did I backtrack myself again? No, I didn't. This is new. Alright. Huh. Seems to be some sort of a meeting room of some kind.
Terekoi Danni, Kibayem Revat, Amboyem Beetig Tavom, Gabodona Gayem. Ah.
Hmm. I guess this looks like a school, doesn't it? Is that there's that symbol right there again. Oh, just like a game? That's showing me numbers. So that was 9. So this seems to be some kind of game of chance. You roll some kind of number, and it moved down that many ticks. I counted 8 there. Can't tell if that was 4 or 5. That's 9. Ah, Godzilla. Hello. That's 5. Yep, that's 6. Not sure if it'll actually go through all the numbers, but at least it'll get through most of them. That's 1. Even though this is basically a little game of chance, I'm kind of enjoying this. Yep. That's 9, just like I thought. Yep, 8. What's going on? I'm enjoying myself playing Riven. And I'll play for another half hour. If I don't get any new numbers soon, then I'll just kind of... Maybe there's another... I'm guessing there's another place where they kind of show what all the numbers are. Yeah, when they reach the fish, they don't complete it. Well, I have 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9. That's cool. Alright. So yeah, some kind of a school of some sort. There's a dead end? Yeah, it is. Okay. forgotten which way I went. Let's try this. This is also new. Okay. Oh, wait. Huh. So am I not able to like hop on there or something? I guess I need to bring something, perhaps. Yeah, so I believe this is a dead end. Right. Okay. I'm interested to go back kind of to the some of the beginning areas to see if there's anything new that I know now. Not sure what that does. Are you ready, guys? Yeah, that's cool stuff right there. I don't think I've been here before. Oh wait, maybe I have. Yep. Oh. So I have a theory. Any of these caged, these round cage things, they seem to present like some hologram of some kind. And I think the hologram is based on this scary chair. I think if you sit in here, you can broadcast yourself throughout the island. And if that's the case, then that man was just here. And then this would make it active, right? Like you can say anything you want. You would project yourself onto those things. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Have I been here before? I don't think I have. Now I'm back where I started. Oh, they stuck a blade into this thing so it can't move. Oh. Okay. So I guess each of the beetles has like a peephole or something. We're gonna stop in about 15 minutes. I think this is back to its original configuration. Huh. There's gotta be a way to open these grates. Oh. Oh. Huh. Yeah, writing and creating worlds. Okay, so if these stained glass windows are meant to depict the people who live in Riven, I guess they see whoever wrote Riven out of a book as sort of godlike. But then also perhaps punishing. Okay. I guess if there's like these food offerings here, and I guess the people would consider whoever appears in these orb sort of things as some sort of deity. Atris is talking about imprisoning Gen, and I think Gen is like the one who created this place. Okay. I see. Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah, I see there is somebody up there. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not sure there's somewhere else I should be going here. wondering if there's like a place I've missed. Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm on the beach now. Alright. Well, I'll do some more submarine exploring next time. I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And, yeah, I think we'll call it good. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And until next time, all the best.